So, you want to know how to buy subscribers to help grow your YouTube channel? Well, it's pretty simple. You don't, you idiot.
Hi guys, welcome. It's me, Val, Toxic Free. Can I just say hi to anybody that's just joining us for the first time and any new subscribers? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you. If you have been with me for a while, you probably will know that I have been called controversial, surprising enough. So anyway, I don't mind being called controversial because I don't like to sit on the fence. You get splinters in your backside. Now, as we know, in the past, I have talked about people in this community who buy fake subs, fake likes, fake this and fake that. And my opinion of that, and this is just my opinion, it doesn't mean it's the fact, I find that unethical. I think in this community, when we've got life coaches, we've got victims of narcissist abuse, and the main thing that a narcissist lacks, and we know this, is empathy, is a conscience, is ethics, is morals. And I feel that if you're going to buy subs, going to buy likes, that's one thing you must be lacking. Our community is based on trust, and this is the difference. This is why I feel so strongly and so passionately about this, which is why I'm doing this video today, is because if you are an empathic person, just a nice person, an honest person, which we want in our lives, we don't want to befriend, or I don't even want to watch channels that I know are narcissists. I just feel that if you are a life coach and you've been a victim of narcissist abuse, and then you start buying fake likes, fake subs to try and make yourself look popular, I find that a little bit iffy. I have basically the last week been researching on fake likes and stuff, and amazing what I came across. I didn't actually know, and I think a lot of people will feel the same when they see this. And if a life coach or a victim in this community start buying likes, subscribers, to me it's a egotistical thing. To me it's buying their popularity because they maybe got a weak, vulnerable ego, or they just want to be better than anybody else, or they just can't stand the rejection of not getting as many likes as they want, or not getting as many views as they want. You know, a normal person can think, well, that's okay, my video's crap, my video's crap. But they can't. So to me, it's a big red flag. And people say to me, you know, Val, I don't understand how people can buy likes. Where do they get all the names from? You know, where all the subscribers come from? I don't understand. Are these dead people? But they're not dead people. They're dead accounts. It's a massive big business, and it's against the terms and conditions of YouTube. So let's begin. Oh, why do people buy subs, likes, comments and views? Now, most people see videos with a higher view count as more popular and more entertaining. People think that if a video has more views, the better the video. The less views, then the video must be uninteresting, boring and pretty rubbish. Engagement, which in YouTube world means likes, comments, views, subs. Engagement makes videos look good, which in turn reflects on the channel, even if it's all fake. YouTubers buy to increase their popularity and credibility, and for those that have no conscience, artificially gives them supply. Also, some YouTubers may feel that they don't have a winning personality, so they pay companies for their engagement. These websites that sell ego prey on YouTubers' insecurities to artificially inflate views and their ego. Being on the front page of YouTube is a huge deal, and they feel that this leads to YouTube success, fake or real. To some, they just aren't bothered. They buy followers, they buy likes, they buy subs to give themselves an artificial boost and increase their exposure. They're incredibly cheap at the lowest end, and they can be very expensive at the other. Politicians will use these sites when running online social media marketing campaigns on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter in the hopes of increasing their exposure and getting more famous. However, sometimes they aren't always as successful as they would like. There's always a negative side to fraudulent acts. So, buy your own views, buy your likes, buy your subs, but remember, people are not stupid. A bad video is a bad video, however many fake likes, comments you buy. Yep, you can also buy comments. Generic comments are cheaper. You pay more when you want to write your own. Fake it if it makes you feel better. It's an ego thing, which this community, well, we need like a hole in the head. By the way, this is not a how to buy subs video. Please don't do this at home. I know all you good ethical people out there. So, how do you get more views? Can vary based on the company or provider that you choose. Some websites use something called phone farms and click farms, where thousands of low-paid workers view your video and click to order. Instagram likes, Twitter followers, subs, you name it. There is literally no limit to the number of ways companies can deliver your ego. So what exactly is a click farm? A click farm is an elaborate setup consisting of hundreds of cell phones and thousands of SIM cards where underpaid workers slog all day to generate fake likes, comments and views for fake social media content and engagement. Click farms are usually based in developing countries where wages are extremely low by Western standards. Workers typically make $1 or $2 per thousands of clicks, perhaps as little as $120 a year. To give you a general definition of these click farms, they can be defined as sweatshops. Politicians unethically do this to gain followers, celebrities to gain more exposure, and of course narcissists to gain more supply. So, this means that somewhere in the world there are people sitting behind closed doors in hot, windowless rooms, clicking away, providing Facebook likes, Instagram and Twitter engagement, unethically and fraudulently. These are all classed as click farms. In reality, click farms are often very low tech and basic. These farms can take many shapes and sizes, from a single one-man setup. This consists of one individual who spends all day liking and clicking things on up to 20 mobile phones, to a huge warehouse full of thousands of phones and computers. Botting. This is the way of clicking. It's a device, normally phones that are lined up, wired to software that can execute commands automatically. This does the job for the workers. This is cheaper for the customer, as no humans need payment for this tedious, mind-numbing job. Botting or clicking both against YouTube terms and conditions. YouTube as a company takes this very seriously and has even banned users caught doing so, but that hasn't stopped an underground botting industry from developing. Workers also sit and watch the adverts at the beginning of YouTube videos to provide monetization for the channel owners, for a payment of course. This has been a problem for YouTube as the advertisers are also cheated. Who are these people? Obviously a lot are unskilled workers trying to get by and make ends meet. Most are likely fake accounts being operated by a click farm, low-paid workers. People from Philippines, China, India, Nepal and Indonesia. These click farm operators use websites like fake name generators to create elaborate fake names that look extremely convincing. After doing this, they will get all their fake profiles to friend people and each other in order to make them look credible. Have you ever received a friend request on Facebook from profiles that seem to be located halfway across the world? Please don't add these people. They only do it to make profiles look real. Chances are that it's a bot operated by a click farm which is trying to get you on its friends list. Just to earn more credibility, this bot will then go ahead and send your friends friend requests who are likely to accept the requests after seeing that you're a mutual friend. And this is how a captive network is created and a fake profile gets legitimacy. The other major concern is during recent raids in Thailand, police found that click farm operators had over 300,000 SIM cards which are impossible to purchase in the country without ID proof. As a result, there is a big chance that fake and fraudulent documents were used or someone's identity was stolen. Is it illegal? Click farms aren't exactly a legitimate business and require a lot of unethical tricks to make them profitable. Not only do they pay employees pennies, but they also have extremely bad working conditions, such as working in pitch black for long hours with little breaks. Yes, the workers do suffer. Noise-cancelling headphones are banned, even music isn't allowed, and all that is heard for hours are the clicks. Studies have been done on click farms. It causes a specific neurosis. Repetitive noise experienced over a long period of time can cause a special kind of anxiety. And the clicking will continue in their heads for hours after clocking off. The mere act of using a mouse and a keyboard for long hours can be a soul-crushing nightmare. Think of click farms as modern child labour camps. They may not be making clothes for pennies, but they're liking Facebook statuses, clicking likes, watching videos and leaving reviews instead. Culprits caught running clip farms usually have all of their phones confiscated to stop them. They're technically committing large-scale fraud by fraudulently manipulating social media. Poor workers in countries like Bangladesh and the Philippines are routinely exploited at these click farm operators. Can you tell who's faking it? If a video has a very high view, but the channel has a very small number of followers and hardly any comments, it's a bit iffy. If it has more likes than views, then that's a really big flag. If the number of subscribers is low, like 70 subs, but they have like 17,000 views, no comments, please, that's not normal. If you buy from a bad, unreputable company, then maybe, at worst, you could have hundreds of thousands of views come in all at once. No likes, no dislikes, no comments. Now that looks fake. If you see a new video, a week old, and one day it's 34 views, the next it's 5,000. No, that's views bought from a bad company that plonks all your bought views in at once. If you're going to do it, it's a lottery. You could get a good company, you could get a bad, or you just could get your channel removed. There are positives and negatives to purchasing engagements. YouTube subscribers and views may get you a rise in numbers, but the problem is that they send you views from people who don't actually want to watch your videos. Fake subscribers from these types of sources are sent to your video and they might watch just 5 seconds and then click off. YouTube then think the videos are not watched and your videos won't get suggested, will go down in the search, leaving a dead account attached to your channel. YouTube's annual cleanse will then remove these dead accounts, creating a huge drop in subs.
Hey guys, what's up? Just a quick update on that magical time of year. Today is a very special day. Today is one of the several times a year that YouTube chooses to go ahead and remove all the dead accounts off of your subscriber list. What that means for most YouTubers is they wake up to much lower subscriber counts than they went to bed to. We'll start with the biggest loser today. It looks like PewDiePie has lost 602,977 subscribers as of today.
Now, let's say that you do buy some subscribers, and YouTube doesn't take down your channel. Well, what are you actually going to gain from all this? From all those subscribers that you paid for? It's similar to sub for sub, which also falls under the fake engagement policy. Buying subscribers, sub for sub, it's all wrong.
Just to kind of make clear that buying views and subscribers is a direct violation of YouTube's terms of service. If YouTube senses that you are buying views, they can and will shut down your channel. I've seen it happen many times. There's just really no recovery from that. So it's very important to YouTube that a view equals a real person. And YouTube, thankfully, is getting smarter and smarter and smarter about detecting that type of activity from bots versus humans.
In this community, people are looking for signs, for red flags, looking for honest people to trust after toxic abuse. We look for red flags in family and friends. But YouTube is now saturated with people just out for themselves. We need to now put the same rule to this community. We need to be more aware in this community because we know that this community has been saturated with narcissists and toxic people. So the red flags you look out for in your family and friends, you need to start now looking for into channels. When you watch videos, when you click onto anybody, please, you've got to be aware of these people. Guys, please be aware of who you're watching. Because if you carry on watching channels that are toxic or they are narcissists, and the more you see the channel growing, the better you think this channel is, so the more you support it. The more you ignore the smaller channels that are probably more trustworthy and actually do care and actually have a passion to look after this community, like I do. I've been frowned upon and I'm classed as controversial, which is fine. I don't like to sit on the fence. But I will speak up if I see people in this community that look fake. Because again, the more you support the big fake channels, the more the smaller channels are going to go and disappear because you're not supporting them. So please start looking for the smaller channels, the ones that don't have a lot of thumbs up, the ones that don't have a like. It's not basically because they're rubbish, it's because they don't buy their subscribers and their views and their thumbs up. You know, a lot of these channels that have climbed in success in such a short time, they are toxic, and the fact is they do use click farms. Not only are they supplying the need for click farms, which is bad for those poor people having to sit all day in a hot dark room clicking away, we're supplying a need, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And a lot of these channels that are toxic or narcissists, they're filling your head with videos and with information that's coming from a dark place. If it's coming from inside the head or the mind of a toxic person, they tend to do videos which keep you in a victim mode. They'll do videos that are sensationalized. They'll do videos that say how to make your narcissist jealous, how to get your narcissist back. You don't want to do that. You want to be moving on. And a lot of these toxic channels are keeping you stuck. They're keeping you as a victim. They're feeding you with the stuff that makes, there's a little codependent part of you. They're feeding that. The little codependent part of you that wants to watch videos that says how to hurt your narcissist, or how to get your narcissist back, or does the narcissist love you? Videos like that you shouldn't give a shit about. How to move forwards, to heal, to learn, to educate yourself on how to get out of this community. I don't want you to stay around and watch my videos. I want you to heal. These are types of videos that you should watch. People that are got your best interest at heart, with people who want to heal you and get you to move on. These channels that are huge, that are buying fake subs and fake likes to make you think that they're great channels, are feeding you with bullshit and keeping you in victim mode. I would rather gain all my subs and likes organically. I'd rather know that everybody that's liked me, everybody that's watched my video and put a comment has enjoyed the content. I couldn't stand it if I saw thousands and thousands of likes knowing that I paid for them. But narcissists don't care because they don't have a conscience. And they also don't want that rejection. They can't stand the rejection of maybe their video not being very popular and not having a lot of thumbs up. They have no conscience, where they don't care about what they feel like inside. All they care about is who's looking at them and what the person thinks looking at them. People who pay for views and subs are again trying to control their surroundings. It's a form of controlling the feeling of rejection, which they feel if their channel's not up there above the rest. Smaller channels are safer, bigger channels are growing too fast. They give me concern. Narcs, as we know, create a fake world, again, in which they will thrive. Having a conscience, this makes an average person feel bad if they do unethical things. To me, if it's unethical, it's fine if it's a gaming channel, if it's a makeup channel, if it's a pussycat channel. But this community is based on trust. Them faking their engagement, them faking their likes, their subs, their views. It's just creating a false narrative. It's making them feel good. But a person with a need for feed, a weak ego, a need to buy their credibility, that then gives them supply they need. And with no conscience, they feel no remorse, only elation at all those people admiring them. Because they have thousands and thousands of followers, bought views, this doesn't faze them. To them, they care more about the outside world looking at them than feeling good from the inside. Their morals, their conscience, their guilt, the ethics, all lie dormant. Please be careful on YouTube. I feel very passionate about what I do. And people have been through the same kind of pain as I have. And I don't want any more people being hurt. Thank you for watching, and please join my next video. Take care.